Hey y'all, the podcast you're listening to is brought to you by TomandBunny.com. Our podcasts are for adults over the age of 18. If you are under 18, we ask that you turn off our channel. What you're about to hear is our personal opinions and what works for us in the swingers lifestyle. What works for us may or may not work for you, and there is no right or wrong way that you should participate in the swinging lifestyle. Our podcast and videos give people a better understanding of our lifestyle and how we choose to live it.
Hey everyone, we're Tom and Bunny, and today we're going to be talking about...
Are you aggressive or just optimistic?
Okay, so last week on part one, and ironically we're wearing the same clothes.
Gee, I'm pretty good here. This is round two.
Round two.
Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, 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 ding. We had, last week we talked about, is it being too aggressive and somebody has to make the first move?
Yes.
And now we couldn't fit it all into one episode, so we went ahead and broke it up into two parts, which also gives us more content. If you're listening to us on Spotify, iTunes, or Google Play, or any of the podcast sites, we do all of our videos on, or all of our podcasts on video, and you can watch us sitting here doing all this semi-live. And we invite you to go to TomandBunny.com and click on this video, or YouTube.com/Tom and Bunny. What is it?
TOMANDBUNNY.
I am getting her trained. And Bunny actually exists.
I do exist.
So, with that said, aggressive or optimistic? Now, let's all have Bunny tell you the scenario that happened to us recently, and we screwed up. We screwed up bad.
And you would think that
24 years experience.
that we would be ready at all times.
Right. So go ahead and tell them the story.
So we actually had met this really nice couple about, a year and a half ago.
Right.
And developed a friendship. Well, we happened to be going into the city and had to get some work done on our vehicle. So we asked them if they'd like to join us for dinner.
Right.
So
we didn't discuss anything.
We didn't
other
discuss
than that.
anything other than that, no. And we knew that we were going to be in the city the whole day and everything,
Right.
so we didn't plan anything. I didn't have no play bag. I didn't have anything.
We didn't have nada.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
We just thought, okay, we just meet for dinner, because we did not know at that time what their interest in us were.
So we were not prepared at all.
Right.
So now we learned.
So when after dinner we were invited to go play, we had to put the brakes on because we did not come prepared to play that night, and it wasn't aggressive at all on them to invite us to play. We actually were bummed that we weren't prepared.
We were very flattered.
We were very flattered, but we left there thinking, man, we screwed up. We screwed up bad.
We did screw up bad.
Look at Bunny.
But like I said, though, we'll go into detail a little bit later in some of the other podcasts that we're going to be doing. But we definitely, at that time, had to be more prepared than other people.
Yes.
And if we would have went to a hotel, it wouldn't have worked out very well.
No. Obviously, you've seen our videos on ED and everything, so we didn't even prepare for any of that in mentally or medically.
Right.
Shall we say?
Right. So now we're going to always be prepared.
We're always going to have a play bag in the car. And if we're going to meet somebody, or because we live 2 hours from the nearest major city, if we went to a major city and somebody invited us to dinner, which has happened at the last moment, we would at least be prepared. It's not that we have to do anything at all.
No.
But lack of preparedness is guaranteed nothing's going to happen.
Right. So I think it's always great to be more optimistic. It's not being aggressive to have your own personal little play bag. And we've gone over this before. I always typically have like a washcloth or some type of wet wipes.
Well, at the end of this video, again, I'm sorry if you're listening to us on podcast, but we did a video a while back on what's in our play bag. Mm-hmm. And we actually go through what we bring to the party, because it's all about having fun and a party and everything. And so therefore, we don't want to leave something at home that might have included into the fun a lot more excitement for that night.
So I would always definitely suggest, if you're going to meet somebody for dinner or you're going to meet somebody at a club or something like that, definitely always have that ready.
Right.
Make sure that you've had a shower.
Make sure you had a shower. Yes.
Definitely if you shave.
Shower fresh. That's another thing. Yeah. You never know. We weren't prepared.
No.
So you want to date. Basically, we did a podcast a while back called Shower Fresh. And we'll include that into the description on our website, tomandbunny.com. And I'll put it in the YouTube channel down here too. It was called Shower Fresh. But basically, we were talking about make sure you wash your ass before you go play. Because a lot of people forget about that region.
Right.
And it odors and funk and everything. It's not enticing and can do it to a proper playtime.
Now, definitely, if it's going to entail a hotel, then you say, you know what, I got to quickly run through this shower.
Right? And you know what? People have done that.
More power to you.
We've done that.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially if we're riding our Harley.
I know. And how many times have we been on the Harley and people are like, well, let's go play afterwards.
And I'm like, I got a sweaty butt. Are you serious? Give me a shower first.
And boob sweat's a real thing, too.
Boob sweat. Some people, that's a fetish. We're not knocking your fetishes, but no, seriously, though, it is not aggressive to be prepared.
No.
Again, most importantly is you do not have to do anything you don't want to do with anybody at any time. The worst case scenario like ours, we got proposition and we failed the test. The couple that we're talking about, we know they watch all of our videos and we know they're going to be watching this and we know they're going to be texting us the minute they watch it and just laughing their asses off going, are you serious?
But now they understand why we were not prepared.
They understand. I mean, we're pretty much an open book with that couple.
Right.
Because our goal, we do want to, even if we didn't play with them, we still value their friendship, but we would love to take it farther with them.
Yeah. But if it would have been a first time meeting people and they might have been like, oh my God, totally offended, not knowing where we were coming from on it.
Right. Exactly. So, and speaking of which, we were talking about riding motorcycles.
Yes.
Bunny's been making pigtails for motorcycle helmets since 2009. So that's 11 years. I'll put it up on the screen right here so people can see it.
Time flies, doesn't it?
But she makes custom pigtails. This isn't a paid endorsement because it's ours. But definitely go to helmetpigtails.com. If you ride a Harley, ride a crotch rocket, if you're into rollerblading or anything, bicycling, you could see pictures of our customers over the years, roller derby, everything, snowmobiles, everything under the sun. You could put pigtails on your helmet, and it's a lot of fun. And if you're an attention whore like Bunny, you will definitely really enjoy having a set of helmet pigtails on your helmet.
I love them. We don't go anywhere without them.
We never leave home without them.
Nope. Even when we had a sandrail, we had a pigtail sandrail, and we had pigtails on the back of that one too.
I don't have a picture to put on the screen. Maybe I'll put it on in post.
Yes.
I'll put a picture of our sandrail in on post. Yeah. But we even put big giant pairs of pigtails on the back of that one.
Yeah.
And I was the driver.
And it was purple and pink and pretty.
It was purple, pink, and silver. It was very pretty. But so again, on the aggressive passive, or optimistic, I'm sorry.
Right.
Definitely be optimistic.
Yeah, definitely leave your options open.
Right. Don't, you can always say no. If you're not optimistic, then you can guarantee yourself you're not going to do anything, and you're not going to be even open to something happening.
There's been many times too we've met somebody for dinner, and like you said, we know within the first few minutes if we're interested or not. And,
right.
But
we've gone optimistic, ready to play, But yes, we advise, or at least what we do is we want to get to know somebody. We can know attraction wise, we can know right when we walk in and physically see them if we're attracted or not. That's number one key. I think it's all based on first appearance.
Yes.
How well they take care of themselves, their
Yes.
cleanliness, their grooming, everything, how they style their hair. If they're wearing ratty shorts and a t-shirt and we're coming in dressed pretty nice, we might not be compatible. And some people would say, well, when you're all naked, what does it matter? The fact is
does.
how they presented themselves.
Yeah, and
matters to us.
And it's happened before. We happen to meet somebody at a coffee shop.
Yes.
All right, so we're meeting somebody at a coffee shop. Yeah, it's a little more casual, but I still wear a top like this and a pair of jeans.
Right. Bunny we always try to come nice. We never wear a t-shirt
No,
unless the circumstances
right.
like a motorcycle, if we're going to go riding a Harley or something.
And he showed up in his work clothes, and she had on sweatpants and a t-shirt.
Yes.
It was not attractive at all.
It wasn't. And we were not interested, and they didn't understand why. And I'm thinking, well, attraction is number one key right out of the gate. Attraction.
You got to put that best foot forward.
Right. So physical attraction and then a mental attraction. We have to develop a mental attraction. Some people don't have to.
Nope.
Most people want to become best friends for life. We just want to have a mental connection to where it's just, we want to be able to know we could just trust the people without worrying about the other person.
Right.
So
Yes.
if I didn't trust how the guy's going to be treating Bunny, is my focus going to be on the guy's wife or girlfriend? Or am I going to be constantly looking over at Bunny and me not having a great time?
Yes.
So when we talk about mental connection, that's basically what it boils down to. I want to be able to look over and see Bunny having a great time, not worrying if she's going to have a good time.
Right, because mentally we can read each other's minds.
Yes, we talk for each other. I answer her questions when I come out of the shower before she's even asked the question.
I tell them all the time, stay out of my head. That's my brain.
So, and then, so now we have the physical attraction, the mental connection. And there's a lot of times where we looked at a couple, they're smoking hot, totally smoking hot. We're thinking they're way out of our league. They're showing interest in us, which we're high-fiving each other. And then they open their mouth and their arrogance or the way they talk down about different types of people or anything. Our level of connective attraction just literally
goes down. Yes.
goes down. And at that time, people would hit us saying, that was like the hottest couple in the room and you walked away from them. And we're not in this for a numbers game. We're in this for an enjoyment where me and Bunny actually enjoy what we do.
Now, and it's happened because, like I said, when we used to run the club, we used to do Sunday parties. And I used to stand at the top of the stairs and watch some of these single guys walking in. And I'm thinking, why are they single? You know, or some guys would come up the stairs and I'd like look at them and check out what they're wearing or how they're presenting themselves. And I'm like, okay, I know why you're single and I could, tell you things. And then some of the real hot ones come in. I'm like, dang, was that guy single? And then he opens his mouth. I'm like, bingo.
Yep. So one instance, we met a couple. We were going to invite them to an orgy we had set up. And how far are we into this?
13 minutes.
Okay, so we're trying to keep them at 15 minutes. So we go to this restaurant. We're going to meet them. We're going to decide after meeting them if we want to invite them to the orgy that we were going to be
not allowed to say that word.
Group connection. How about a group Bible study?
There you go.
Okay, so we're going to go discuss religion. And
with oh my God being
with
the
oh my
first
God
words.
being the phrase of the day.
Yes.
Our oh God. So anyway, we go in there and we were fully hoping. I mean, their pictures showed great attraction. Everything was good about them. Their profile online, even discussing with them over the phone sounded good. So we were excited. We had 12 couples coming to this Bible rally.
Group discussion.
Group discussion. We're going to have to come up with a term. YouTube doesn't like certain terminologies. But when we get there, their pictures were older than they were. or they were older than their pictures. So their pictures did not really mimic them appropriately.
No.
And so you should always, regardless, don't post a picture and then show up not looking like your picture.
No.
It's not cool. And then secondly is the minute his wife started talking, and he literally in front of us told her to shut up, that he had the conversation under control and he was going to be doing the talking. And I'm thinking, wow, literally Bunny saw how he treated.
I'll show you what I did.
Yeah, well, we
did
don't
this.
have a. She turned her back on him, but once we saw how he treated his wife, the last thing I'm going to do is let some douche guy touch my wife.
No, absolutely not.
I want him to treat his wife like a princess because I want to know my wife is going to be treated like a princess.
I think that when you are meeting another couple, just my own opinion, that you need to put your wife a little bit higher than the other girl.
Right. Well, some people say I talk more than you on here, but I got a lot more to say.
No, but what I'm saying is when we go to meet a couple, and if he just constantly talks about how beautiful I am, how hot I am, and does not recognize his own wife, then that makes me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, because here's a hint, people. If you're in our typical audience is predominantly male, and a lot of them say they show their wives, or the couples watch our videos together and stuff. But if your wife doesn't feel that she is at least part of the
equation,
the equation or communication, or if she feels that the other woman is 100% center of attention, because I am going to boast up Bunny like there's no tomorrow, because she is my best friend, she's my wife. But if the other guy is treating Bunny as a center of attention and not his own wife, she may not want to ever go back to the lifestyle again.
Right.
So you're sabotaging yourself.
And we've been put in that situation, and I felt horrible for the other female.
Yes. So me and Bunny, it's not a numbers game again, like we say before. We will walk away from certain situations because we have each other and we love each other and we have amazing sex. You hear that from everybody. We truly, truly do mean it. We do not have to nail a couple just because we went out on a Friday night or a Saturday night.
Right. And like we always say, we can always have fun in a paper bag. So for us to make fun in a different way, we're great.
Absolutely. So, aggressive or optimistic? Go there with full intentions of playing with the couple. Don't worry about becoming best friends for life. Friendship is earned, not given freely. So if it's earned, it could take a long, long time to earn somebody's inner trust and value and everything.
Right. And like we said, we have many, many friends. And well, we have many friends, but everybody here, especially now, we don't see on a daily basis.
Right.
Hell, we might not see them for six or 7 months, but we have such a connection that the minute we meet again, and we click right back up.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, and those are the best kinds of friends.
Exactly. Like take for us, for instance, if you find a compatible couple out there, they could live an hour away. You're not going to see them every weekend.
No.
And we don't even advise texting every day because that becomes very old very fast.
It does.
You could text once a week or once every couple weeks if you're not seeing each other. But when you're texting every day, it becomes very annoying because it's almost feeling forced.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we were getting hit up on text by some couples just recently, and we were replying back, and we just keep getting inundated. They know we can't do anything for 4 to 6 weeks due to a surgery. They keep messaging us, and I just let us heal.
It almost feels pressured. Yeah.
Pressured. So is that aggressive? Yeah, it's a little aggressive for us because we haven't even met some of these couples yet.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you find yourself texting someone so much that it just drops off, and then you never hear from the couple before you even met them.
What happened? Where'd they go?
You are becoming besties on text.
Yeah.
So with that said, have a play bag ready.
Yes.
Be prepared.
Yep.
If you're going to go to dinner with someone, learn from our mistake. We were not prepared. We can't apologize more. I don't know if we put signals out there, but we didn't discuss it. So
No.
we just
Our bad.
Our bad. We just weren't thinking, because we honestly just thought they just wanted to hang out with us because friendship. They liked us personally, but we didn't know their attraction level towards us.
Right.
We never discussed that
No. And then
until
we're like,
that night.
duh.
I felt so bad. So, but we will always be prepared now.
Yes.
If you're watching, we
Yep.
will always be prepared.
We're ready next time.
We're ready. Well, give it a couple more weeks.
July 8th. July
Wow.
8th. July 8th is D-Day for us.
Oh my God.
I'm not setting a date. I'm just saying that's the date that
Oh my God. Wow. Did you hear that? I know they're going to be going, okay, honey, let's get that
July
hotel room
10th.
for hotel or July 10th and give them a couple extra days just to make sure. All right. So be optimistic.
yes.
And you should always.
Or was that
always-
aggressive?
Well, be optimistic and be a little aggressive, because if that couple would not have told us their intentions, we would have never known, and we would have never got
Yeah.
excited for meeting them again to hook up.
Right.
We would have just said, oh, well, let's go to dinner with them again. Now it's, let's go to dinner. There's a whole different level of,
Let's take a shower first.
let's take a shower first. But definitely, when you meet people, don't worry about becoming friends. That will come in time. You
Yes.
do need to have trust, but you don't need to be the everlasting trust. We see people that say, we will never play on the first date. Why? Why? If you can talk to somebody and you trust them, what makes difference between today or next week?
Right. And you never, and like you said, unless you're living with that person, you don't know what their habits are. So what's going to change from this week to next week?
Exactly. So if you're a dude and you're throbbing down there, and you're a girl and you're getting wet down there, that's a hint and a half.
Yeah.
And if the other couple ask you, don't take offense. Don't go jumping down their throat, because it's happened to us, saying, oh, you guys are too aggressive. We're like, wait a minute, we just spent 3 hours and we're on the same page on everything. All we're saying is we're interested. Oh, no, that's too much pressure. Well, then they're never going to play.
No. Mm-mm.
So move on. And you know what? That couple, it's not a negotiation tactic. It's not putting pressure on them to say, well, fine, we'll commit. We had to have that happen
Yeah,
before.
no. That doesn't
And
work
we
either.
tell them, no, you already said
Nope.
no. We're not going to be the regret later on.
No.
Because we've moved on to other couples and had the couple come follow us and go, we talked about it. We're ready to go. No, you're
No,
not.
mm-mm.
You weren't
Nope.
ready 15 minutes ago. Stick to your guns.
Yes. Because we've had,
Stick to your
Yes,
gut
yes,
instincts. If you
yes.
weren't ready 15 minutes ago,
you're not going to be
you're
ready
not
now.
ready that night.
No. Nope.
But I'm just saying, when you go to a place, be prepared to say yes or no, and then stick to that.
Right.
You could say yes, and you can get to a point and then change your mind later. I know
Yeah.
it sounds like a tease, but it is what it is. It's your body, your life.
And if that other couple doesn't understand that you have reservations, then
You do not want to
move
play
on.
with them.
No. Yeah.
There are thousands and thousands and thousands of people in the lifestyle all over the nation.
Yes.
Don't worry about one couple.
No.
So,
Nope.
all right. So until next week, and don't forget, watch our videos on male erectile dysfunction.
Yes, please
We're not
do.
allowed to say it, but this is the end of the video, so I don't think they'll catch that. And we have been doing that. We're doing those videos every Wednesday. With those videos that we tell you our history, 20 years or 16 years, whatever it is, of how we found out about it, that we didn't even know it crept up on us.
Right.
And we're getting more and more information. Now, we're not doctors. We're just telling you what we've researched. We always advise, do your own research. Do everything on your own. Talk to your doctors. Don't listen to our video as
The know-all.
the know-all. It's just, we're just opening your mind to go,
Yes.
oh my God. So, because
Yes.
we just had an oh my God moment yesterday.
Yes, we did.
And thank God we took care of it when we did, because
Yes.
we could have been really screwed later.
Yep. That was the difference between being optimistic and aggressive.
Yes. Now, me and Bunny are also doing. Oh, we did that. I'm sorry. I popped this on the screen. That's the wrong one. We just did a review on that.
Yes.
So, but we also do life coaching, and we talk to people mostly in the lifestyle. Mostly people with male ED have been contacting us, and if you would like, go to our website tomandbunny.com. At the top, there's a schedule us link, and we invite you to make a schedule for a 15-minute consultation or discussion, or open the lines of a possible relationship with us. And we will tell you what we've gone through and talk to you, and we'll give you suggestions about stuff we've tried and maybe you could try.
Yes, absolutely.
That we do more in depth than in these videos.
Yes.
Because we can learn more about you specifically.
Right, and what you're experiencing.
Right. So we have been getting people scheduling us. We definitely are having a lot of fun doing it, and we feel very good about helping other people with male impotence or impotence.
However you want to say it.
Erectile dysfunction.
Hey, no.
All right.
Don't get us
ED.
flagged.
All right. Until next time.
We'll see you soon.
All right. Bye-bye. We invite you to follow us on our social media, where we post fun photos and other lifestyle-related topics. We can be found on both Twitter and Instagram under the screen name @TomandBunny. All of our videos, as well as our other podcasts, can be found on our website. Go to www.tomandbunny.com. You should make your own decisions on the level of participation if you choose to become involved in this lifestyle. Have fun, play safe, and enjoy our podcast.